Yo, hello guys, welcome to Royale and CR. I am Clash Royale player from India, returning after long time. This is going to be a special video. In this video, I am going to explain you about the state of Magic Archer in this current meta. And before that, quickly hit that subscribe button so that as soon as it becomes 1k subscriber, I'll show my face to you. And this video will contain me playing Magic Archer live in this Pekka Bridge Spam deck, but before that I'll show you a replay of mine with using minions that are obvious swap of Magic Archer in this Pekka Bridge Spam deck. And then finally I am going to show you gameplay of a pro who is top 50 in the world right now. He is 20 wins challenge winner and has won 100 plus GCs. Yeah, I'm not joking. So are you guys ready for it? Then let's begin with replay. I am going to show you replay against this innovative Barbot Graveyard deck. But before that, I'll explain you how to win these bait matchups. Against bait, what you have to do is always save Electro Wizard or minion for their Goblin Barrel and then build a slow Pekka dual lane push. Against bait matchups, dual lane slow pushes always work, and just play passively. And now against this type of golem matchups, on paper golem matchups are always easy for Pekka matchups, but easy until you play proper. One main mistake you have to avoid is don't overspam the bridge. My key to win against golem is defend hard and counter double hard. It is very beneficial. Now let's jump into this unique graveyard matchup. This guy had Barbot, Electro Dragon, Baby Dragon Knight, and especially Tornado that can defend against any of the Pekka Bridge Spam pushes. So let's see how I won this. You can always start with a Bandit or Ghost at the back in this deck. Now he went for Knight, so I decided to go for Battle Ram on the other lane so that to check what he actually has. At the moment, I clearly had no idea what he was using. By seeing Baby Dragon and Electro Dragon, I thought it may be Golem deck, but at this point he went for a Graveyard, so I decided to defend it with Electro Wizard, Poison, and then minions at the back of Electro Dragon were a waste, but still I defended it successfully. So still I didn't know the exact deck, so I went for Battle Ram in front of Electro Wizard, so to check what exactly he has, so he went for Nado, and I clearly got that it's very difficult matchup because of Nado. So now he has no Nado in the hand, so we can go for a Ghost at the back so he cannot activate his King Tower. So at that moment I decided to go for Ghost, and also he has to respond to that Ghost so that we can clearly know that with what or with which card he responds. So in this game he responded with Barbarian Earth, so at that moment I completely cleared what he has in his deck, so I went for a Pekka. It's always safe to play Pekka when opponent goes for Barbarian Earth because 7-on-7 Elixir trade is pretty good and Pekka can be good offensive card against Barbarian Earth. So I went for Bandit on the other lane, so I wanted to give him some pressure dual lane, but at that moment he went for super aggressive defense, so I decided not to put at that too much aggressive pressure with that Bandit. So I went for Battle Ram because I knew that he has went for too much of defense and he didn't have exact amount of elixirs to put Barbarian Art and defend that Battle Ram. So that Battle Ram got us the great values. Now again he went for Barbarian Art, so I went for a Pekka at the back and Bandit on other lane back, and now I'll defend with EVs and then go for a Battle Ram in front of Bandit so that to put a dual lane pressure, and he easily defended it. And then I decided to cycle a Ghost at the back and block everything coming with the Pekka, and then we have to slowly defend that upcoming Graveyard push. I went for minions to get rid of that Baby Dragon and then Poison on the Graveyard. He nadoed the Pekka, so I immediately went for Electro Wizard to defend that Electro Dragon. At that moment, I thought of going dual lane and apply some pressure both the lane. So I went for Battle Ram and Bandit, but he will easily defend it with a Barbarian Hut. And now he went for a Baby Dragon, so a full health Baby Dragon and Electro Dragon along with the few Barbarians. So I decided to go for Poison, but at the same time he went for Graveyard. So guys, now it's important. We can easily defend a Graveyard Poison push with the minions if you don't have a poison in hand, as minions take 4 seconds to die, and in that 4 seconds they do absolutely great work in defending against the Graveyard. So that was the key to defend Graveyard pushes. So you can easily defend it with minions. Now again I decided to go dual lane and blocking that Electro Dragon with Pekka. Now he went for Graveyard, so I easily went for poison and then minions on the top of Electro Dragon, which now killed Baby Dragon also halfway. Now he went for Electro Dragon, so I knew that he might not have complete to get Barbarian on time, so I went aggressive, and here the Ghost gets the GG's. So this was the win against a unique Barbarian Graveyard matchup. Now I'll play a live game with the Magic Archer instead of minions in this deck and explain you the state of Magic Archer in this current meta. Hey Magic Archer, take the spot of minions, not the Pekka, yaar. What's happening here? In the community, there's lots of confusion going that whether Magic Archer is dead or is it okay. So in my opinion, I'll give a correct review about the state of Magic Archer in the game. See, in my opinion, Magic Archer is not dead. Yes, you can say its offensive abilities are dead, but he is not completely dead in the defense. But yeah, against building decks, it has no values. So in my opinion, it's better to swap minions in spot of Magic Archer in backup blitz from deck. Now let's focus on the game. Here the opponent is having Skeleton Barrel and Giant Skeleton. Okay, so he's having a spawner deck with the Goblin Hut. Okay, so he went for Skeleton away, no issues, and that Battle Ram will give a good help, I think so. Okay, he ignored it. A Ghost will do work for this Skeleton Barrel, and that Battle Ram give the complete value. I think so. He's having a weird spawner deck. Okay, so whenever he goes for this type of tanks, then always go for Pekka. Don't try to defend with bandit or anything else, because it will be risky, because he will having lots of spawners like that, goblin and bats and skeletons. So Pekka will be easy to counter his troops. Now I think so I should go for Battle Ram at the back, because I should not depend on poison at the 487, because I will require the poison for this type of things like Goblin Ups. Okay, now Electro Wizard. I want to Electro Wizard. I'll go for Ghost in front of Electro Wizard. He went for Giant Skeleton, so I will go for Pekka. Let's see. Oh my god, yes. Royal Giant. What's the use of Royal Giant in this type of deck? Yeah, I have seen a deck with Mega Knight with Royal Giant and all the bait troops, but it's literally different than this. This is easily good game. Thanks for the opponent for not being very aggressive with the starting with that Royal Giant, or it may be a different story if we went for early Royal Giant with the skill barrels, but now no need. It was an easy one. Now let me show you my rank. It's early season. obviously the rank might not be the best. Now I am going to show you the gameplay of a pro who is top 50 right now in the world. I know you don't believe me, that's why check this, it's his profile. Honestly, I don't know whether it's right or wrong to show his name, so for the safer side, I'm not showing his name to you. But honestly, he's a beast. Please don't forget to subscribe the channel. Here, we cycled the sap and responded this miner with bandit. So let's see. Okay, now opponent goes for that goblin hut and some spear goblins. So this might be another Scalibur type matchup. We went for ghost and opponent went for bandit to respond to ghost. So we went for a better ramp way right back. So I think so it might not go for the goblin hut. It should not go for goblin hut. That's why the opponent went for Mega Knight. So now that skeleton barrel might get a little bit of damage with the spear goblins. Oh my god, it's taking the tower. Oh, it took our tower to its 74. Can we pull through? Okay, that's saved help. This might get a little bit of help to us. Oh wow, another hit, 1382. So we are not in the lead, but going better ramp. Opponent might go for Mega Knight at the last moment. Yeah, he went for it. So we are in 5 elixir right now and went for minions. Opponent has snowball version. Another type of deck is with slab. Nowadays people use snowball more than slab because of this corner. Snowball also pushes and slow down. That's also good. Okay, it's misplacement of goblin barrel which got our bandit dash, and that tower is ours. Always guys, don't forget to poison that goblin hut because it gives so much value if we don't poison. Opponent is going hard on the bridge, but we can defend it easily, and we did it. So we are going aggressive. Opponent might defend it. Okay, he's also having high track. Now we went for Electro Wizard for that high track. Okay, he went for Mega Knight. He cycled back to Mega Knight very fast. Now he might go all in there. Yeah, he went for Skeleton Bear. Now maybe minor. Guys, you can sometimes defend lots of corners coming by poison. Yeah, it's Travel 1-1. So let's see. Now we can pull this. He went for our spear goblins for answer to our sorry. Okay, guys, always try to poison that goblin hut, and that will be very beneficial. Oh, opponent went all in, better on the time, and successfully defended that push. Now let's see what he does. Okay, we went for course with the back, and again going hard with the skeleton barrel, predicting minor with bandit, and going for Pekka to the response for the Mega Knight in the pocket. Going for better time at the bridge, opponent responded it with the goblin hut, and our bandit connected to the king tower and got lots of value there. We responded with a ghost for the Mega Knight and did for the spear goblins, minions for Mega Knight and Pekka. Now let's see how we pull out this. Okay, opponent went for goblin hut to pull everything, and it is over, I guess so. I did a mistake, goblin hut mistake, and now yeah, it's GG. Guys, I hope so you like the video and this pro gameplay. So please guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching guys. Have fun and stay safe.